EastEnders' Lily Slater has disclosed two major new clues surrounding the shocking attack on Joel Marshall. Lily and several other teenagers from the square remain under suspicion after they tied Joel up and filmed themselves throwing beer over him. Amy, Avani, Denzel, Barney, Ricky, Will, Lily, and Nugget have all continued to insist that they have no idea who freed Joel or who later assaulted him with a hammer. However, Monday's episode saw Amy tell DC Craig Ingram that the bike lock used to restrain Joel belonged to her half-brother Ricky. In tonight's episode, Ricky visited Lily and admitted that he was worried after learning the police knew the lock was his, fearing that suspicion could soon fall on him. Trying to reassure him, Lily decided to talk to Joel herself in the hope of discovering whether he knew more about what happened on the night of the attack. Lily subsequently went to Joel's house to question him, unaware that Eve had spotted her going inside. Eve quickly informed Jean, who had already been discussing her concerns with Kat at the Vic and wondering whether Lily was hiding further secrets from her. Once inside Joel's home, Lily apologized for what had happened and insisted that she had nothing to do with the violent assault. However, before Joel could reveal anything useful, Jean arrived and immediately took Lily back home. At the Slater house, Jean confronted Lily and directly asked whether she had been responsible for attacking Joel. Lily was stunned by the accusation and denied hurting him, but she eventually confessed that she was the person who had untied him. Their conversation was then interrupted when Craig arrived to question Lily further. Although Lily initially refused to provide more information, Jean pressured her until she admitted that she had released Joel. Jean then demanded that Lily tell her everything she knew. Lily finally revealed that she had seen Denzel sneaking away shortly before Joel was attacked. Could this mean Denzel was the person who decided to get revenge on Joel? Meanwhile, actor Max Murray has teased some major developments ahead for Joel during an exclusive interview with Digital Spy. The actor urged viewers to stay tuned and warned that fans will be stunned when the true identity of Joel's attacker is finally revealed. EastEnders has confirmed the arrival of two brand new characters as the Fox-Truman family comes together to support Denise Fox through her heartbreaking blood cancer storyline. The popular character was recently diagnosed with acute myeloid leukemia, AML, an aggressive form of blood cancer that can develop rapidly. Since learning about her condition, Denise has received blood and platelet transfusions and spent a difficult month in hospital undergoing an intensive course of chemotherapy. Although she has found it challenging to accept assistance from her family and friends, those closest to her have remained determined to support her throughout her ordeal. Her daughter, Libby Fox, has also returned to Walford after being away for several years, hoping to stand by her mum during such a difficult chapter. Now, the BBC soap has revealed that two unexpected relatives are about to enter Denise's life. In scenes yet to air, Kim Fox is set to uncover a huge family secret when she discovers that Denise has a half-brother she never knew existed. Darnell Larson Jr. will soon arrive in Walford, introducing a completely unexpected new branch of the Fox family. Christopher Colquhoun, known for appearances in Absentia and Fleabag, has joined the cast as Darnell and is expected to appear later this summer. However, Darnell will not be arriving in Albert Square by himself. The Fox family will also meet his daughter Grace, who will be played by Christina Frempong. The actress previously appeared in the Netflix comedy drama Too Much before taking on her new EastEnders role. Discussing his new part, Christopher said he was delighted to finally be heading to Walford after so many years and praised the warm welcome he had received from the cast and crew. He also joked that hearing he had landed the role felt like a classic EastEnders doof moment. Christina also expressed her excitement about joining the long-running BBC soap, explaining that she had watched the programme from a young age and remembered sitting with her family, particularly during Christmas, to watch the latest drama unfold. Darnell's arrival is likely to bring plenty of complications for the Fox family, but the situation could become even more emotional once he discovers the truth about Denise's cancer diagnosis. Denise, however, is not the only Walford resident whose family is about to expand. EastEnders is also preparing to introduce several new relatives connected to Nicola Mitchell. Fans recently watched Nicola speaking to her sister Gemma on the phone, hinting that more members of her family would soon make their way to the square. Gemma Hawkins, played by Patricia Potter, who is perhaps best known for portraying Diane Lloyd in Holby City, will soon arrive alongside her husband, Ned Roper, played by Beyond Paradise star Jamie Bamber, and their son Ryder, portrayed by Felix Uff. They will also be joined by Mother Rose, played by Marion McLachlan, and Nicola's sister Jodie, portrayed by Anna Constable. This brings the number of new Mitchell family members to 5. With several unfamiliar faces preparing to descend on Albert Square, Walford looks set to become even more crowded. The big question is whether these new arrivals will bring fresh support, unexpected secrets, or even more trouble for the families involved. EastEnders is set to introduce 2 new members of the Fox Truman family, with Christopher Colquhoun arriving in Walford later this summer. The 56-year-old actor, who trained at the Royal Academy of Dramatic Art, has built an impressive career with roles in popular programs including Casualty, Holby City, Coronation Street, Vera, Absentia, and Fleabag. He will now join the EastEnders cast as Darnell Larson Jr., who turns out to be Denise Fox's previously unknown half-brother. The BBC has revealed that the Fox Truman family will be left stunned after Kim makes a huge discovery and learns that Denise has a half-brother she never knew about. Once the family tracks down Darnell and finally meets him, they are also introduced to his daughter Grace, portrayed by Christina Frempong. However, their first meeting is unlikely to be a simple family reunion. Darnell's unexpected encounter with his new relatives will take a much more serious turn when he discovers that Denise is battling cancer and continuing with her treatment. Speaking about his arrival, Colquhoun said he was delighted to finally become part of Walford after years of watching the show. He praised the welcome he had received and joked that finding out he had landed the role felt like a huge EastEnders doof moment. Frempong, who has previously appeared in Too Much and Essex Girls, also revealed how excited she was to join the long-running BBC soap. She explained that she had watched EastEnders for as long as she could remember and had strong memories of watching the programme with her family, particularly during Christmas. She described becoming part of the Square as a surreal experience. The actress also said she was looking forward to working alongside her new co-stars, many of whom she had admired for years, while hoping viewers would enjoy discovering Grace and the complications she will bring to the storyline. EastEnders airs from Monday to Thursday at 7:30 p.m. on BBC One. Episodes are also available to stream on BBC iPlayer, with most instalments released early at 6 a.m. before their scheduled television broadcast.